Today I'm doing a low day. So you're probably wondering what's a low day and why am I doing a low day? So first let me start off by saying why I'm doing a low day. The reason is because last week I got to the point in my cut where my weight was very stagnant. I'd stopped at around 185 to 186 pounds and I hadn't lost anything significant in a few days. Each day was about 24 to 2500 calories. And what I decided to do was throw in 3 days a week of 1800 calories, which would put me in a bigger deficit. So let me try and explain this. So 2400 calories is working fine for me. I was losing weight consistently for about 2 to 3 weeks, but at this point I'd stopped at around 185 pounds for about 3 or 4 days without seeing any progress. So instead of dropping my calories from 2400 a day to about 2300 a day, I decided to keep 2400 for the majority of the week and do 3 days of 1800 calories. This would just increase my weekly deficit. So considering I was doing 2400 calories staying at the same weight, that's an extra 3 days of 600 calories lower. All the while I was still doing my 5 days of cardio each day, burning 500 calories. So my weekly deficit was much greater at this point, 2500 calories greater. This is basically going to make a massive deficit for the week, hopefully spark my weight loss again. So let me tell you a story. So Sunday was my first attempt at a low day. Gonna be honest with you guys, it was tough. I did 1800 calories, I did my 500 calories of cardio, got through the day unscathed, looking forward to a new low weigh-in on Monday. So I decided Monday I was gonna do my normal calories at 2400. Monday morning woke up with a new low weigh-in, down about 0.8 pounds overnight. That was pretty drastic in my opinion, but I was happy. That's exactly what I wanted to see at the end of the day, or at the start of the day. Tuesday, woke up with another low weigh-in. Decided to do another low day, which looking back at it now was pretty reckless, but I did it nonetheless, got through it. But at this point I started to feel a little bit fatigued. So I decided at that point on Tuesday that Wednesday I was going to do another high day. Sunday low, Monday high, Tuesday low, and Wednesday I had decided already that I was going to be high again. So then came Wednesday and I had a freaky low. It was something like 182.8, which was another like pound overnight. So I was thinking, wow, these low days are really working, but it was a little too fast, and I did my normal calories at 2400 and decided that the next day, Thursday, I was going to do a refeed because at this point I was feeling quite tired. Trained legs that day and it didn't go well. Didn't sweat at all in the gym, which was really odd. Never experienced that before. I did the same reps, same intensity, same time in the gym. Didn't even sweat on leg day. So decided that day I was going to skip cardio and do a refeed on Thursday. But then Thursday came and I decided, since I was just going to be in college all day sitting down, not burning many calories, I decided I would just do my normal calories at 2400 and do my refeed the following day on Friday. So Thursday I woke up with my lowest weigh-in at 182 pounds, which was freaky. But that day I was spending the whole day in college, and even though I had planned to do a refeed, I felt fine that morning and decided to do my normal calories at 2400 that day. So I did that and I skipped cardio again. So then Friday morning came and I went down in weight again, 181.8 pounds, which is insane. So at this point I was kind of worrying a little bit. I'd gone from Sunday at 185 pounds to Friday at 181.8. Friday, yesterday, I took a diet break, really enjoyed it. Let me show you a little bit of what I had still here. Along with everything else that I made yesterday and ate, along with pizza, banana bread pudding, scones, burgers. All of you would have seen that in my Snapchat. I finished the day off with a full one of these, which was absolutely amazing. So yesterday not a single calorie was counted, but I'm okay with that. I needed a diet break. I hadn't had one yet and it's been 13 weeks. So I really enjoyed yesterday. Feeling rejuvenated today. Had a great workout yesterday with about 600 grams of carbs in me. This will not affect my body composition at all. I'd say at maximum 5%, and within a couple of days to a week it'll be back to where I was. This morning I'm feeling lean, full of carbs still. Haven't eaten yet, still fasted, and that's something that I would recommend while cutting. Push back your meals. If you're not hungry, just eat when you're hungry. So I haven't eaten yet, just made up the vegetables like you saw, and I will be sure to show you guys what I eat for the rest of the day on this low day. Yes, we're doing another low day. Oh, and just for reference, after my diet break yesterday, I weighed in at 188 pounds this morning, which is about 6 pounds of weight gain since yesterday. So not worried about that. As I said, muscles are holding on to a lot of carbs. I still have a lot of food in me, water, yada yada yada. Make sure to add me on Snapchat. You see my weigh-ins every morning along with everything else that I eat and do. So make sure you add me on that. It's absolutely blowing up at the moment. On with the video. So I'm still fasted. It's been a few hours. Just sipping on a Nocco. Thanks to Nocco Ireland for sending out some of these really nice drinks. Just been doing some stuff on my laptop. The first thing I'm planning on eating is my shake, my morning shake. You'd have seen that in my last full day of eating video. So we're finally going to break the fast. It is 1:20. Not really that hungry still, but I feel like I need to get my macronutrients in. So what we got here is 100 grams of frozen cherries, 175 grams of strawberries. Going to use 2 scoops of vanilla whey, which is absolutely delicious. The smell of this is amazing, tastes amazing. And I've got some ice in here. That's what today's shake is going to look like. So we got it all in there, ready to go. And the final ingredient, skimmed milk, about 150 mils. Okay, maybe 170 mils. So there it is, guys. Really big jug today. I haven't actually tried strawberries and cherries before, so this is going to taste nice. Yeah, really good. Would recommend. Alright, so here's my next meal, guys. 2 whole eggs cooked in oil with 2 slices of chia and whole grain toast with 21 grams of strawberry jam. So I'll put the macros up on screen as usual. Key tip while cutting, have loads of variations of coffee that you can have. So right now I'm having an iced Americano. If you've ever been to Starbucks and got an iced Americano, this is basically what it is. I did a shot on the coffee machine, put it in the freezer to cool it down. Right here I've got some caramel, calorie-free coffee syrup that I got in TK Maxx of all places. Some ice in the glass, pour in the shot, and then just top it up with water. And there's your iced Americano with caramel syrup. So today's leg day. I'm hoping that today I will have a better leg day than last week when I just didn't sweat for some reason. But I'm re-fed now, and here's what I'm having. 105 grams of tinned salmon with this stuff, major key when cutting. Lighter than light mayonnaise, buy it in Aldi. 15 grams of that in there. Then right here I have 150 grams of just plain sweet potato mashed. So I got your carbs, your protein, right before the gym. Gonna kill it. My pre-workout ritual time. What I got here is Elevate, really strong stuff. Got that in there. Gonna throw some BCAAs in my cup for the gym. Right here I got my acetyl L-carnitine. Gonna throw 3 grams into my pre-workout just to have that at the same time. This stuff really tastes sour, so the flavor of that's gonna drown that out, so it'll be all good. Had a really great workout today. Got a good pump in my legs. Started seeing some new definition, which I'm so happy about because it's been pretty slow recently. So here's what I'm having. Got my veg cooking away in a small bit of oil. That's the veg I prepped earlier, as you remember. Got my chicken from Kerrigan Meats, Matt Lucas for discount, with some peri-peri seasoning from the same website. And because that actually has no salt in it, grind some salt in there. Don't be afraid of salt. Now a little tip, if you don't have that fry light spray, put a bit of olive oil on the pan and just spread it around. Get a thin layer. That's not even 5 mils of oil. I'll cook the chicken on that. 220 grams of chicken and a bunch of vegetables. I got my Ribena on deck and some light soy sauce for seasoning. So post-workout nutrition, in short, if you train twice a day, make sure you get protein and carbs between sessions so that you're replenished for the second session. But if you train once a day like I do, it doesn't matter how long you leave it, as long as it's not in excess of like 8 hours. So don't be in a rush to get your protein shake in the car on the way home. You're not going to go catabolic. Don't worry about it. I suspect I'm going to have some low weigh-ins over the next few days. So just sitting down watching some Daredevil. It is, what time is it? 9:30. And my macros are currently 1,400. That's my normal goal, but I'm going for 1,800. And these are my macros. 170 protein, 130 carb, and 33 fat. So it's pretty good. Pretty low carb, keeping my protein high. And my mom actually just went out to the shop and she got me one of these. Pretty good, so I'm gonna have that. That's another 20 grams protein, about 200 calories, and 10 carb, a few fat. 1,670, 130 calories left, and hit my protein. I was going for 190-ish to 200, and my carbs are still quite low. Fat's just under what I wanted them. So probably just drink a load more Ribena, and if I eat anything else I will be sure to show you, but for now I'm just chilling, watching some Daredevil, doing some Instagram stuff, and I'll catch you in the next clip. Peace. Alright guys, so here's how I'm finishing my macros for the night. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hungry, but that's to be expected doing a low day. So what I got here is 125 grams of organic low-fat vanilla yogurt by Glenisk. Pretty good. And what that is 10 grams of maple syrup, just to get a few extra carbs. And let me show you my macros. So there are my calories: 1,812, 164 carbs, 194 protein, and 44 fat. So that's gonna be it, guys. Pretty happy with that day of eating. I hope it gave you some sort of valuable insight into how I approach a low day. If you want to see a day where I hit 2,400 calories, check out my last If It Fits Your Macros full day of eating. And as for the video, that's it guys, so I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to drop it a like, make sure to subscribe if you're new. Add me on Snapchat, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.